students, myself DM Sharma. I welcome you all in the 9th video of index number, the very first lesson of statistics subject, standard 12, Gujarat board. Friends, in my last video, we have discussed about cost of living index number and we have solved the first sum of exercise 1.4. In this video, we will solve the remaining sums of exercise 1.4. So let's start. So friends, open your textbook on page number 38, exercise 1.4, question number 2. Find the index number for the year 2014 by the method of family budget from the following data about prices and consumption of food items and interpret it. So friends, they have asked two questions. In first question, we have to find the cost of living index number as per family budget method, and then we have to interpret it. So how to interpret it, I will teach you afterwards. So first of all, we will calculate the cost of living index number. So friends, in the first column, items are given: wheat, rice, bajri, tuver dal. In the second column, quantity of the year 2010. As we know, 2010 is our base year, so the quantity of 2010 is considered as Q0 and the price of 2010 is considered as P0, and the price of 2014 is our P1. So as we know, for the family budget method, we need I and W. So how to find it? Let's calculate. I have copied the question. In the first column, I have written the items. In the second column, I have written the Q0. Third column P0 and fourth column P1. As we know, for the cost of living index number as per family budget, we need I and W separately. So I will find I. For I need P1 upon P0 multiplied by 100. So in this question, our P1 is 18, our P0 is 15, multiplied by 100, we will get 120. In the same way, for rice, our P1 is 40, our P0 is 32, multiplied by 100. Next column, we need W. W means weight. And the formula of weight we have already discussed. It is P0 multiplied by Q0. So P0 into Q0, 15 into 60, that is 900. Then 40 into 32, that is 1280. So we got I and W. So here we will multiply IW. So 120 into 900, we will get 108,000, means 1,08,000. Then 125 multiplied by 1280, we will get 16,000, means 1,60,000. And the sum of this column will be 4,64,006, and the sum of W is 3610. Our formula is cost of living index number as per family budget method is equal to sigma IW that we have found here and sigma W that we also have found. So 464,006 divided by 3610. When you calculate this with the help of calculator, you will get 128.53. So this is our cost of living index number as per family budget. Now the second question they have asked to interpret. So I have written here the interpretation. You have to remember this. Every time whenever the interpretation is asked, you have to write, it can be said that there is a rise of, you have to write here the index number you have found and you have subtract 100 from that. So you will get 28.53% in the price of food items, because the data given to us was for food items in the current year 2014 compared to base year 2013. So here we complete this question. Now we go for sum number 3 of exercise 1.4. So here the question is compute the cost of living index number by the method of total expenditure. So here we have 5 items A, B, C, D and E. Friends, in the row of unit you can see quintal, kg, liter, dozen and meter. Now whenever the unit column is given, we have to compare the units given in the unit column and the unit given in the quantity column. We have seen such example in the method of special formula of Laspeyres, Paase and Fisher. So the same method here also applies. So you can see in the quantity of 2014, 50 kg is given, but the unit given in the unit column is in quintal. So here quintal, here kg, both are different, so we have to balance them. So what will I do? I will cut this quintal and instead of quintal I will write 100 kg. So now kg both are equal. For item B you can see both are in kilogram, so no problem. Here in C also liter, no problem. But here in D the unit given in dozen and the quantity the unit given in piece. So here also I will cut this dozen and instead of 1 dozen I will write 12 pieces. So here again piece both are equal, and in item E you can see meter both are equal. So we have balanced the quantity. Now in the third row price of 2014 is given. So the quantity of 2014 is our Q0, price of 2014 is our P0 and price of 2015 is our P1. So friends, you can see first in the first column I have written the item. In the unit column, in item A, the unit was given in quintal, but I have converted it in kg, and as we know we need per unit price, so every time I will write here 1 kg. Here you can see it is in 20 kg, but we will write for 1 kg, 1 liter, 1 piece and 1 meter. Now quantity 50, 18, 12, 20, 14, the same I have written here. But as we know price, we need the per unit price. Here the price given 1200, it is for 100 kg. We need 1 kg price, so we will divide this by 100, so we will get 12. Then 340 is for 20 kg, so we will divide this by 20, we will get 17. Here the price rupees 30 is given for 10 liters, so for 1 liter we will divide it by 10, we will get 3. In D, the price rupees 15 is given for 12 pieces, so when we will divide it by 12 we will get 1.25. And for item E, 1 meter is given, so it is already per unit price, so directly 12 I have written. P1 also 1700 is given for 100 kg, so we will divide it by 100, we will get 17. Simply I have told you that whenever you have to find per unit price, divide in the price with the number given in unit column. So friends, here we have the table. We know in the total expenditure method we can apply Laspeyres formula or Paase's formula. Whenever we have the quantity of base year, we can apply only Laspeyres formula. So for Laspeyres formula we need P1 Q0, P0 Q0, and you know better how to find this. For P1 Q0 I will multiply P1 and Q0, and for P0 Q0 I will multiply P0 and Q0. So friends, you can see I have found P1 Q0, P0 Q0 for every item. I have made the total here, and I have applied the formula of Laspeyres and found 132.51 is our cost of living index number as per total expenditure method. Sum number 4 you can solve in homework because this is very simple sum. You can see items are given, then weight is given, means W is directly given, and the index number of production is also directly given. So just you have to apply sigma IW upon sigma W. So you can solve this sum. Now sum number 5, the details of expenditure on clothing for the worker class of a region are as follows. Find the index number for clothing by the total expenditure and family budget method. So friends, in this sum we have to apply both the methods, total expenditure method and as well as family budget method also. So let's understand the question. Items are given: sari, dhoti, shirting and other. Units are given: piece, meter. But here no matter about the units because no number is given in the units. And now quantity in the year 2010. So friends, 2010 is our base year. So the quantity in year 2010, it is our Q0. Price in year 2010 is our P0 and price in the year 2014 is our P1. So let's start the sum. Here in the first column items, second column units, then Q0, P0, P1. This is our question portion. Friends, even though we have to solve the sum two times, one for family budget method and second for total expenditure method, but we will prepare only single table because we don't have such enough time in exam to prepare separate table. So we will make only one table. So in the first column I will prepare I means P1 upon P0 into 100. You know 400 divided by 300 multiplied by 100, 133.33. In the same way we can calculate for others also. Now we need W. So for W we know the formula is P0 Q0. So we will multiply P0 and Q0. 5 3s are 1500, then 7 8s are 56, 560. Sigma W is 3021.5. Now we need multiplication of I and W, IW. So we will multiply 133.33 multiplied by 1500. So we will get 1,99950. 142.9 into 560, we will get 80024. Likewise we can calculate for others. So I have calculated for others also, and as we know we need this total of IW, so I have make the sum of this column 391692.05. So friends, the data for family budget method we have sigma IW, sigma W. But now we have to prepare the data for total expenditure method also. And you know for Laspeyres formula we need sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0. So we will prepare one more column P1 Q0. So P1 and Q0, 400 multiplied by 5 means 2000. 100 multiplied by 8, so 800. I will make the total of this column, and that is 3917. Now we need P0 Q0. Our W is itself our P0 Q0, sigma P0 Q0. So in this table we have calculated all the necessary data. So just put the value sigma IW. So sigma IW is 391692.05 and divided by sigma W, that is 3021.5. So we will get 129.64. In the same way in our total expenditure method we need sigma P1 Q0, that we have prepared here 3917 and divided by in denominator P0 Q0, that was same 3021.5 multiplied by 100. So here we get 129.64. In both the method we got the same answer. We stop here today. Here we have completed our exercise 1.4. Some more typical sums and illustrations I have to teach you, that I will do in my next video. So till then, keep study and stay at home. Goodbye.